When I was making a plugin for my Minecraft server, I kept coming across an error. When I tried to compile my plugin, it kept telling me that a certain module isn't open, and so there were errors because I couldn't cast from one class to another. Now, you can manually add the opens, which is how Java knows to open one module to another, but you've got to do this for each module you want to open separately. So if you have a lot of modules, or you don't know how many modules you need to open, you can imagine you might not want to do that. Personally, I was stuck there with what seemed like a never-ending list of modules that I needed to open. I didn't feel like doing that, so I looked for a way to automatically open them all, and I found it, but only this way worked for me. I'll show you how to do it both in Kotlin, which is the language that I was using, and Java. First, I'll show you in Kotlin. Now, as you can see here, what we want to open the module to is all unnamed modules. So first, we've got to get a reference to the unnamed module. So now I'm going to make my main function. And now we need to get a reference to that unnamed module. So we do that by this, which is obviously this class. And then go down to Java class to actually get the reference to the class. Class load, then unnamed module. If you've never come across something called reflection before, this may be a little bit complicated, but we're going to need to get a reference to a method that already exists. This is how we're going to do it. Again, declare this as a static variable. We need to get the module Java class. And then we can use something called getDeclared method. The declared method that we're going to want to use is impl add opens. This literally does the same thing as the Java runtime arguments that I showed you in the bash script, but this is done automatically, or rather programmatically. And then just get a reference to the string Java class. Now we need to set this method as accessible so we can actually access it. And now we're going to want to get every module that is required by the program and then open it. So let's get on. Get the module layer. And then get the modules, and then iterate through them. Give this variable a name. Let's just call it module. And then we're going to want to iterate over this module's packages. So module dot packages, and then another for each. We don't have to explicitly name a variable here. It will just be called it. Then invoke the method, which we do with method dot invoke, and then call it on the module, and then it. And I just realized that you don't even need this unnamed module. Sorry about that. But when you run this, all of the modules that you need should be opened, and you won't run into that error anymore. Now what you do need to do is add this runtime argument, otherwise it won't work and you will get another error. But when you add this runtime argument and open this one module, with this code you can open all modules. It doesn't matter where you run this. I've just put it in a main function for demonstration. But now let's show you how to do it in Java. I use Kotlin a lot more than Java, so forgive me if I make any mistakes. Let's make a main class again. Now we want to make the method variable. Now we want to get the module class. And then dot get declared method. Again. same name, impl, add opens, and also string.class. Again, what's wrong with this? No such method exception. Yeah, this exception shouldn't even happen, but just to calm the compiler down, wrap this in a try block, try catch block. Sorry, I was thinking of other languages there. And then you can just, I don't know, whatever you want to print there. Then obviously set the method as accessible so you can actually use it. And then the same thing. I can't actually remember if you have for each in Java, but module layer boot the modules, and then yeah, not like Kotlin. So what we're gonna want to do, make a normal for, get this, and iterate through every module in here. And then just like we did in Kotlin, we want a for within the for. So for, I'm pretty sure it's a string, it's called a package, in module dot get packages. Oh, can't call it package. Call it pack. And then again, method dot invoke, and then it will be module, and then pack. Can't forget the semicolon, and then we're done. Now you know how, either in Kotlin or Java, to open every module and avoid this error. But a quick caution is that this isn't always recommended. The module system exists for a reason, and that's security. You definitely shouldn't do this in production. If it's possible, you should try and find a way around using whatever it was that was causing this error in the first place, which I ended up doing. But if you can't, here you go. I hope this has helped. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.